Yo, what is up, everyone? It is W from NHW Productions, and today I'm going to be reacting to a video called 5 Most Disturbing Videos Taking in Attics and Roofs by Mr. Nightmare. Now, a disclaimer is that I haven't seen this video yet, and Mr. Nightmare made this video. He's a very good YouTuber, and I suggest you go watch him instead of my shitty videos. He made the list, and I did not. If you guys enjoy, subscribe.
For anyone living in a house, odds are your house has an attic in it.
Yeah.
Perhaps the place in your house you spend the least amount of time in.
I've actually never been to my attic.
Do you ever hear sounds coming from up there?
No.
Sounds that almost make you wonder if something's up there. Of course, it'll usually be dismissed as house settling noises. Because who would ever imagine that someone or something would actually be up in your attic? Or, God forbid, on your roof, right? Well, these videos may make you want to install cameras.
I think shouldn't be watching this. I'm gonna have nightmares and shit, because I had a nightmare the other day about Michael Myers, which is kind of surprising.
Jerome and Ashley Kennedy, a Pittsburgh couple, along with their 10-month-old baby, were living comfortably, unbeknownst to what was going on above their heads in their own home. The row house next door that was being renovated was owned by 73-year-old Robert Havrilla, who's described by the couple as very reclusive and known to keep to himself.
I wouldn't want to live next to him.
Jerome was in bed one night when he heard noises above him in the attic. The kinds of noises that weren't just house noises. He knew somebody was up there.
Guy's probably
then he noticed a light shining through a pipe,
off to the side
as
of the
if it were searching for a place to look through. So Jerome installed a surveillance camera in his attic, and a day later, caught on tape was many people's worst nightmare. His neighbor Robert in his attic, carrying a power drill, looking into the bedroom. His neighbor had made a removable wall to gain access to their attic. It wasn't just the attic, though. Jerome also found perfectly round holes in the common wall between the two row houses.
In their attic.
The shapes indicate that Robert the neighbor was drilling holes through the wall. Cops were called, and Robert was charged with stalking and trespassing, which he pled not guilty to. Robert's attorney made a statement that his client had no bad intentions.
He looks like a fucking pedophile.
He claims he was in the attic for maintenance reasons connected to his renovations, not to peep on anyone or do anything malicious. Anybody with half a brain would know this is BS. The many holes drilled in the common wall and through the ceiling in the attic were without a doubt meant to spy on his neighbors.
Yeah, you think?
Strangely enough, it appears Robert was aware of the camera that Jerome had placed, as he looks right at it
on his head.
So why he continued to do what he did is unknown.
Reminds me of my gym teacher.
Roe v. Wade is under attack.
Shit, looks like we got an advertisement. Let's just skip over this. That's a fucking buzzkill.
This anonymously submitted video to a channel called Handle Bandle starts with a young guy explaining how the dry boxed food that he and his girlfriend had left in the garage was mysteriously torn open and scattered across the floor.
Door open in the front, or the back door open, but when we were still moving our food in, we left a lot of our box food here in the garage.
If I'm going to be honest with you.
And when we came out, I think it was a couple days ago, I think it was a Thursday in the morning, the boxed food, the dry food that we had, was all torn open and scattered across the garage floor. Since then we sweeped it out and cleaned it up and everything, but
little bastards will eat all
something got in here and tore a big hole in the side of some of those boxes.
I'm worried nobody will be able to hear my voice.
With this new camera, hopefully I can catch something on video. Maybe even put it up on YouTube, we'll see.
Obviously, it could have been any number of wild animals. Yeah. So, in an effort to catch the animal in action the next time it happens, to hopefully help put an end to it, the guy starts to record anytime he hears noises outside. So the following night, the guy and his girlfriend hear some sounds on the roof while watching TV. So he looks out his window with his camera's light on in an effort to see if he could find the source of the sounds.
So we were just laying here watching The Office. By the window up here. And we're on the second floor. And I mean, we hear noises out here pretty often.
I don't think I would. Yeah, go investigate. That's really smart.
We hear noises out here, but nothing like what we just heard. So
I mean, if he wants to catch the son of a bitch,
looking into. I gotta get a flashlight.
It's probably advised to go investigate, right? It's done is done.
I can't see anything. I can't really describe exactly what it sounded like, but almost like some kind of a screech.
When the window doesn't provide a good view of what it could be, he decides to go outside for a better view, and this is what he sees.
That's not good.
Alright, let's see.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck
is that a paper? Dude, what the fuck? Alright. Little son of a bitch just waved him.
Wait a minute.
That has to be staged.
Hey!
Get down from there, you
It's half ahead
cocksucker.
of what looks to be either some kind of creature or perhaps somebody wearing a mask. He goes back inside to gain access to the roof
thing
through his
about it,
window
though,
to
is,
get a
like,
closer look.
If there's a
As
burglar,
he
who the
climbs
fuck?
up,
Why the fuck
he
would they
hears
go
a
on the
snap,
roof?
then looks to see the head again, still staring at him, causing him to possibly fall off the roof.
Hey, you know what? That's when you pack your bags and get the fuck out of there and move to the countryside. Like, we got fucking aliens on roofs and shit. Fuck that, man. I'm getting the fuck out of there. Yeah, if I see that on my roof, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Packing my bags, moving overseas.
No other information is known of this video. Was it some kind of creature?
Yeah, it looks
some
like
people in the comments were saying it could be an owl.
if a nun
Others think it was a person
was
in a
the
mask
victim of,
with
like, an acid
malintent,
attack.
possibly trying to break into the house.
That's what it looks like.
And some believe this was footage of a rake.
Yeah, right. More like rake the leaves of the fabrication, if that makes any sense.
Imagine being home alone at night as a teenager in a big empty house.
Tube
And
TV
imagine
right
that you
there.
start hearing noises from up in the attic.
Pieces of shit.
That's exactly what happened to 17-year-old Stephen Braun. While playing video games in the living room, Stephen heard thumping sounds from up in the attic. He called his dad, who was at work, and his dad sounded concerned and told him to go upstairs and check on the hot water heater, which is actually in their attic, a very uncommon place to find a water heater.
Yeah, that's right.
Stephen's dad was worried that something was wrong with the water heater and that the sounds he was hearing were coming from it. So Stephen obliged and proceeded to go up into the attic, but not
Okay.
without recording.
You already know this is gonna be bad. Like, you already know this is gonna be fucked up. Scared.
As Stephen checked the water heater and saw that it was completely fine, he then appeared to be leaving the attic. And that's when he heard a sound that caught his attention.
Fuck. Hell, man.
As Stephen heard something come from
The
inside
fuck?
a large, long
That scared
box,
the fuck out of me.
he took a closer look at it and saw someone's eye peeking
Jesus
out
Christ,
one of the
man.
holes.
I would fucking
Understandably,
get a
the
machete and just
17-year-old
stick
was
it into
probably
that
in shock
box,
and
man.
unable to do anything besides stop recording and run out of the attic.
Call the fucking
He says he
cops.
locked himself in his room to call his dad, and his dad simply told him to hang up and call 911.
I don't think I'd
That's
call
what
my
he
dad.
did.
I think I'd call the fucking cops.
As Stephen was in his room, he heard the footsteps of someone
fucking
leaving the
PVC
attic
pipe
and then
and
running
beat the
down
shit
the
out of
stairs
that
of the
guy.
house and out the front door. As has clearly happened way too many times before, by the time police showed up, it was way too late to catch the intruder. Oddly enough, nothing was stolen from the attic or the rest of the house, but it's unknown for how long exactly someone was up in the
That's
attic.
fucked, man. That
or
is really
what they were
fucked.
doing up there.
We got another advertisement. Let me just skip over this. There's a disclaimer. If my voice is like quiet, it's because I'm...
In this video you're about to see, a young couple who just recently moved into their new home started hearing noises from up above in the attic. So the man decides to go up there with a light and
Is
camera
that
and check
Arcane
it out.
Craniac? That seems a little snappy. Isn't it? The
The man
woman's
looks around for
hysterical, the
several
guy's like a
minutes but doesn't see anything out of the ordinary. As the
snappy.
wife is clearly very distressed and scared, the man maintains a calm, reassuring demeanor about the situation.
So why are they going up here?
As the man descends back down the ladder, the woman keeps recording and inadvertently catches something disturbing on video.
Oh. Dude, that just sends fucking chills down my spine. Fucking...
What appears to be the wrinkled, gray face of an old man,
that a spear
peering down
goblin?
at the couple for a very brief moment with an eerie expression.
Jesus, man,
Quickly
that is actually
disappears
pretty...
back into the darkness above,
Friggin'
going
freaky.
undetected by the couple. Some people believe that it may have been a homeless elderly man who was taking refuge in the couple's
I don't know,
attic.
he moved like
However,
fast as
given the
fuck.
small size of the attic, it would be very unlikely for the man not to have spotted a squatter up there.
Must be like on speed or something if he's moving that fucking quick. Must be out of his fucking mind.
In the early hours of the morning on July 14th, 2011, Josue Silva started hearing noises coming from his roof that he had been hearing the night
Another
before
roof
as well.
one.
This footage is over 10 years old now. And the person who recorded this didn't have much money to afford a better camera.
Uh-oh.
And high-quality cameras weren't as easily available
wait a
back
second.
then.
How does he know that?
Hasue swears that the
his
footage you're
income-
about to see is legitimate.
I've been hearing some noises
Is he
on the
friends
roof
with this
tonight.
guy?
Hear that? Hear that?
You already know if it says bad quality, then it's gonna be
Yesterday I
either
heard the same
fake as
thing,
fuck or scary as shit.
but I didn't want to come out. The camera wasn't charged. I can hear something up there. Hear that? Hear that?
See it? I can't see jack shit. Oh no, now I can. Never mind. Wait, was that something? It's just a coat.
Climb on them.
I was about to say, what is this? The fucking coat diaries? Alright. Are we at a warehouse? Alright, now we're on a roof because I see the shingles.
These are the shingles.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh
What the fuck is that? What in the fuck was that? I can't be the only one that saw that.
After seeing this
That's
rake-like
fucked.
creature, Hasue falls from the roof from shock.
Yeah,
He
I
grabbed
would
his
too.
rifle and returned to his roof.
Jesus, man,
The
I had a
creature was
fucking
no longer
aneurysm.
there. The creature seems to be bald with a large round head, but no facial features can be seen.
I see eyes. Glowing eyes. Which, you know, if I see that shit, guys, if I see that shit, I'm getting a fucking shotgun and blowing the fucker's brains out. Like, I'm not just gonna run. I mean, obviously it's instinctual to run away from something like that, but I'm getting a fucking shotgun, 12 gauge, and blowing the motherfucker's brains out. And then taking it to some government lab and receiving compensation money. Alright, but in seriousness, guys, this video really wasn't much effort, but if my mic sounded quiet and you could barely hear me, it's because I'm using the Apple screen recorder, which sucks because my iMovie's broken, my computer's broken, so this is the only way I can make content. I wouldn't really call this content, but if you guys enjoyed, hit the sub button, comment down below what you thought the creepiest one was. This W, signing off, peace.